gamers? My power literally cut last night, which is why the stream ended abruptly. I was gonna be stopping in like probably a minute or two after when it ended. Yeah, so I was gonna end it like right about around the time that it ended anyways. Like I was basically gonna get to the town to a stopping point and then stop. But the power cutting sort of cut that short. I don't know how long this stream is gonna be because I am very tired. I didn't sleep very much last night. I'm hoping to get like 2-3 hours at most. So don't expect an extremely long stream, and then we'll be back tomorrow, ideally. So I don't know where it's saved at. We may have to skip some of the stuff, probably. Yeah. Or to skip the cutscenes and shit. We were at the part where Hulkenberg said, "You imbecile," and then it ended, which was sort of funny.
Good night.
Alright.
Can I? Oh no! I promised Miss. Please come back home safe.
This one's important.
Mm-hmm.
It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all. We met once before.
Okay, yep. We did in fact read all of this.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
No, I believe today is like the coronation, not the coronation, sorry, the like inauguration ceremony or whatever of the tournament, so. We already watched that. We already saw this. We already saw this. My guy's moaning.
Just a sec.
Yep. We want to go to whatever the cow. It was an M town. It was like Maltich, or I don't fucking remember the name of it. It's Mal something. Martyr.
Wow.
And we're hunting like Heisme, I think was the guy's name.
This brilliant, isn't it?
Okay, this is where we were about last time.
You're right.
I didn't mean to skip it, but oops. Let's see. This is where we were. You imbecile. A lowly brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for hobby. For this mania, you embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy? Treason. Ah, mercy, please. Look, take my head if you must, my lady, but leave the bally runner alone. Look, this runner, 'tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can. What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes? 'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake. For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness, is His Highness still alive? That's it, I've got you, haven't I? 'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctus. This time, or the time has come to repay his mercy. Understood. Okay.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him.
Why the hell wouldn't
What do
we
you
trust
think?
him, bro?
I think we can count on him. If you're sure, I suppose.
We have
We'll
like
deal with
no
it if we
reason
have
to doubt. He literally showed up
Either
with
way,
this with
he knows the
no
prince is
prior
alive.
warning.
so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
Alright, I'm responding to my mom at the same time.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Rhylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the
This is
bounty's
true,
head is
yeah.
our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
As far as we know, yep.
A criminal?
If the story is to be
Did the
believed.
task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk
mean,
being disqualified
He
entirely.
is kind of a monster.
Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
Well, this is the very diplomatic answer,
I trust all of you completely.
which did not answer.
Good enough for me. A captain's
The
got to
question at
trust
all,
his
but-
crew, after all. The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather
Bro, if
hang
anything,
back-
she probably has more of a reason to want
No.
to kill him.
His title is precisely why
Yeah.
I cannot let his atrocities
He
stand.
like besmirches the names of
And
knights.
yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant.
Well, I mean,
Our fate rests in this plan of yours.
I mean, not all the aspirants. I think
Thank you.
the Sanctifex guy.
I'll
Forden,
try
I don't
to
think
ensure
he's
your
too,
trust isn't misplaced.
I don't think he's too happy with Luis. I think if he wanted to get rid of him, or I think if we got rid of him, he would be rather happy about that. But
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine.
sorry for the pauses. It's just, I swear to God, the second I start streaming, it's like everybody starts messaging me. It's actually fucking crazy. Like, I actually, it might need to be studied. It's fucking impressive. The second that I turn on the stream to play, everybody in the world needs me for something. Jesus.
After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to
Basically
find
just
me in
saying
the
that
cockpit or
he's,
the engine room.
He's got to be the gunner guy, right?
He's certainly an eccentric, but he
I
doesn't
mean, he
seem
literally
like a bad person.
built this. Look at all the gears and machinery and everything here. Like, Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. You can also visit Academia by finding more and interacting with him. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look around on your way there.
Yeah?
Never been in a gauntlet. Gee, I can't speak. I'm so tired. I've never been in a gauntlet runner. Kind of want to see what the engine room's like. An engineer that designs and maintains gauntlet runners. Because Mogla crystals power runners, engineers need to be familiar with the workings of magic and magic igniters, but they also need to be well versed in a wide range of fields, from dragon crystal technology for movement to armaments for battle. As the costs required are substantial, engineers almost exclusively come from noble families who own gauntlet runners. Malo Maurizio, an Ishkia candidate participating in the tournament, a princely man claiming to be an illegitimate son of the Montario royal family. He pledges to adopt a caste system based on beauty, with himself the most beautiful of all. Oh, bro, I mean, do you see that ridge between your nose and your forehead? I promise you're not, but bestowing grace and honor upon the country as its king. His suave looks and mannerisms have earned him a devout following. Each time he smiles from the stage on his gauntlet runner, the Palace of Beauty Hildebrand, shrill screams can be heard from the crowd. Is this gonna give us like all the people? Or is it just him for some reason? Because if it's just him, something tells me he's probably gonna be important to this arc. A tribe recognizable by their avian wings as well as their almond eyes and long eyelashes. Though the fewest in number of the 8 tribes, they have a reputation for their intelligence, giving them a strong presence in bigger cities. Many find high status in intellectual labor such as scholars and sanctors and the like, making it not uncommon for Ishkia to be wealthy. Due in part to their regal stature, the Ishkia are commonly admired. However, the act of speaking down on others had been ingrained in their nature for some, making it just as common for them to be resented. Incidentally, their avian-like wings are purely cosmetic. Though they are able to move them to a small degree, they have no structure. They're actually just clusters of feathers. I don't know if that really makes sense, but those who aren't fond of the Ishkia latch onto this deficiency of flight to ridicule them. Bunch of flightless birds. Okay, no, it's all of them. Oh, never mind, this guy. Nurse Korax, a genius engineer of the Ishkia tribe, he can single-handedly manage all things gauntlet runners from planning to maintenance to piloting, and was contracted to build the prince's gauntlet runner before the prince vanished. He comes from a noble, highly respected family with a stately mansion at Grand Trad, but, as he shows absolutely no interest in social status or family prestige, is dismissed by his family as an unmanageable oddball. Despite his pedigree, his appointment to build the prince's runner was solely based on merit, not his social standing. Since then, Nurse has retained a strong sense of gratitude towards the royal family. Unfortunately, as both the prince and king met successive suspicious ends, Nurse was unable to repay their favor, which burdened him greatly. Okay. Ovis Guido, a muscular, bald-headed Rousant warrior who serves as both captain of the monk army, the enforcement arm of the crown theocracy, and Fortin's primary bodyguard. He assumed the role of captain after his predecessor lost his life during the suppression of the Mage Academy in Montario. He specializes in a unique fighting style that combines magic, staff, and spear techniques passed down through generations of warrior monks. Idaeus Glodel, a young Rousant warrior who serves Luis in his lower rungs. Keeping his dog at his side, even in battle, he's earned the title the Black Hound, out of both fear and ridicule. Because Luis did not formally enter the tournament for the throne, Glodel entered of his own volition to secure Luis's following and act as a proxy for their support. He hopes that if he can make a name for himself in the tournament, Luis will acknowledge him. Okay, so you're just literally... Ugh. Albus Batlin, Clamar man who works as a crier for the crown theocracy. Most criers prefer rhetoric that venerates and strengthens the authority of sanctism in the royal family, but Batlin is the opposite, prioritizing the provocations of the people as though commentating on a sport. Though highly admired amongst the townspeople, he drew the ire of the crown theocracy for his roguish methods. However, when the royal magic made what amounted to one's popularity the sole factor in succession, the crown theocracy pivoted, suddenly assigning Batlin the monumental responsibility of heading Sanctism's public relations as the tournament's official crier. Okay, that was it. Again, interesting in why they give us certain people, so I have a funny feeling that, that dude, whatever his name was, no, it wasn't dude, that's the monk guy. I don't know, I can't find his name here. The beautiful dude. Was it Glodel? No, Glodel was that guy. I mean, I must be, like, scrolling over it. Was it Barden? No. Ballin's that guy. Fabian, we know Fabian. Was he not here? Or like, am I crazy? Oh, Milo. I feel like I didn't see him in the list. I guess I'm going crazy. Again, I'm fucking very tired, so I would not be surprised. No, that's the kitchen. Where the hell is the engine room?
What's this?
Big barrel, wonder what it's used for. Okay, so no. This is just a deck for no discernible reason. Is this the engine room, or what the hell is this?
Let's...
And I guess we go up? I don't really know.
All right then.
We need to go down the ladder. The hell is this? Got a heart. Jesus.
This?
Wonder what makes this thing run.
Hello?
First time on a gauntlet run, right? That scared me. Looks like that pipe's in here too. Called the runner phone. There's one in every room. I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use maglet crystals as fuel to run, you see. Used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner. Jesus Christ, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast, made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrains. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed. Another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Literally right now. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress, but by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs a rest as much as we do. Makes it sound like it's almost like a living object. Especially given there's a heart here. You will continue toward your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. By using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help improve your virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is yours.
All right then.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like there's...
This?
Increase my max MP, okay.
Understood.
I mean, that's good, but I want to know what the other things do.
Come on.
The max HP, that's
Got it.
useless. I feel like increasing max HP is definitely stupid. This is like training in Persona when you can like do it in your room. It's like the most worthless fucking thing to do ever.
Speaking of,
Nurse said you got the kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? I hardly consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned at the Hushed Honeybee. Use the Gauntlet Runner's cooking table to whip up some food for you and your allies. Eating prepared meals can grant your party various positive effects. To cook and eat ingredients, buy them, win them, or find them lying around. Try to experiment as much as possible. After you've made every dish at least once, you may learn how to create the ultimate culinary masterpiece. Okay. Hey, you got red grass. Oh my lord. Wanna make something? There's something here to level up a skill. You may gain imagination. I mean, I feel like doing this is probably better than... I wanted to see what the other one was, but I keep pressing A too quickly. Eloquence. Sure. We'll do this, I guess. I don't know.
What's that?
Apparently this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This section's part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Guess that's true enough. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor. Then use flattery to probe for weak
What
points.
are you talking about?
Probe for weak points. Why? Exploit them without mercy.
You're kidding.
So you strike their weak points and then negotiate while they're still reeling from it? That's brute force, though.
All right.
Wow, +3. Dude, I feel like it's gonna take so fucking much to level up. I'm surprised. I guess a bit of force can go a long way in helping negotiations go smoothly.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
I just don't know why I would cook a meal if we're not going to be doing like combat or something. Doesn't that just seem like a waste? I guess I don't particularly know, but... At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart gauntlet runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While at the encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the gauntlet runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Our first time camping in the gauntlet runner, I'm kind of excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone?
Yep.
Okay. What the hell is Hulkenberg?
All right then.
Guess we can talk to Stroll, why not?
Hey,
My weapons are sharp as they're going to get, and I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while? Sure, I guess, why not?
now then.
The next up is Martyria. Feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, we went over to the northern fortress, and awakened a mysterious power. I'd once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of times long past. Speaking of which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power the Hero Kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends?
What's that about?
Power isn't everything.
Oh, I see.
I see. As kings, they had to govern their people and maintain the peace. Martial might alone wouldn't help you there. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well. If we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great kings of old. Hero Kings of old. Though, all this does make me wonder just how many more of these powers are still out there. Well, if I could go to the archetype tree, I can probably tell you. What the hell is this? What the hiccups? Oh, my imagination grows. Stroll and I discuss the challenges still ahead of us. Dude, I feel like getting some of this up is gonna be fucking insane. Come now, it's too early for bed. Let's talk some more. Bro's just, yap-a-lapping my ear off.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
And the prince is still fucking dying, and we're doing nothing about it. But hey.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I'd feared, considering how tiny they are, but I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast, but, just keep an eye on the road, okay, Nuris? Nuris? What the hell is that? That he could level up with me, I don't know. It's just, look, we're gonna waste one day and we're gonna cook a fucking meal. I just don't see the point. Yeah, no, like, they suck. I'm not doing this, bro. It's a waste of time. I'm already behind because I didn't level up skills. Let's just finish the book that I was reading. The only thing I do want to check real quickly is, can I hang out with Nuris?
All right.
Because if I can... And it does make me wonder. I doubt the game will let me do it just yet, but...
This is...
Okay, I mean, that's good, I guess. Dude, this actually would be like the most audio sensory like nightmare. Mind the rope, lad. Wouldn't want you going overboard. Okay. So the answer is no, we can't hang out with him yet. So we will just go back to reading.
What's that?
Yep. Even if you make a flawless first impression, as a discussion progresses, the other person may erect an emotional wall and start giving you the cold shoulder. No matter what you say, they'll remain unreceptive. In these situations, issue a challenge. You must shock their senses to break down their walls.
Look at that.
Sure, but
All right.
Bro, it's like barely moving.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Break time, chums. There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the
Ooh.
Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Interesting as to why we would even stop next to it, but here we are. Shall we get a closer look?
wow.
It's so pretty.
That's...
It's not just the leaves, it's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant this... I'm sorry, it's just like the way that I would say this is I would say, and how does a plant this huge grow? This isn't technically wrong, but it's just like it's an awkward switch up when I'm reading it. Like, how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I am sensing an incredible amount of magla in the area. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Yeah.
Hey,
Wow, Nuris, how did you get so good at drawing?
Yeah!
Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. You're sure I can have this?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I've already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore. Okay, cool.
Hey there.
Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey and we could tell her a story about this place. Oh, that's cute. Huh. A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is a most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which is giving me great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
Turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. Probably not good, if I had to
All
guess.
right.
Probably not good. Oh, hey, look at that. We got some wisdom plus. We take that.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders. As darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself, monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a gauntlet runner.
Wow, the safety of a gauntlet runner? No fucking way, man.
Well met.
Well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? I mean, again, why not? This power we've awoken to, I've all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? Never seen armor like that. True, the designs do set them apart, but it was not their actual appearance I meant to ask about. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging force within us, allowing us to direct that power, as one directs a horse by its reins. It's said that people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it is so exhausting and why it can't be maintained for so long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves.
All right.
Okay. Imagination going up. Getting quite late, but we've a ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. Anytime, Hulkenberg, anytime. I'm never busy for you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
You getting like seasick?
It's so bumpy.
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
Whoa, we get attacked? Or did it just blow a gasket?
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
Rip. Pirates. What the hell? What the hell is going on?
My star is rising! Ah! Sanctism will reign! Ah!
So these dudes are
them.
just fighting each other.
Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent
Jesus.
candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
I didn't do my thing up that tight, Jesus. It doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposition side's gauntlet runner.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look, over by the legs. That crier is there too.
Why the fuck is he there?
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
I mean, I wouldn't imagine him to. Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
I don't think we want to do anything to help them.
How about we see how it plays out?
No, I think we should step in on Gladel's side. I know, I don't like it either, but if we want Luis's favor, this might be the strategic play we
And make
need.
an enemy of the church who's currently ahead? I
Agreed.
know we don't care about
Let us
that,
ride
but
to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to
Yeah,
aim
he'll
for
just
just
kill us.
our legs.
You realize that, yeah.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Gladel. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
I don't like the Sanctus guys anyways. I mean, I don't like either of them. So.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Maybe like a cutscene? They boarded the deck. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now. Oh my god. Hey, we're going straight into a fight. We can't hit him though.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names?
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot
Yes,
himself.
I know, my love.
Go
I
for
already
his
said
followers
that.
first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget
I would've
about
said impious,
petrification
but-
magic!
I call upon royal power within!
Trying to remember. Hit this guy. Okay, never mind.
I will fight with pride. I'll get some dish. Healer! Fire!
I stand ready.
Okay.
Allies, together!
I really thought it was a crit on this guy. Oh, it is.
You
Right in the
disgrace
weak
the
spot.
sanctest way. I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash.
Right on
I
target.
shall seize
Big.
my
We take
chance.
those. Let's ghost roll. Ow.
What
Yeah, that
could
guy's
you
gotta
hope
go.
to achieve?
He's putting on a
He knows
cookie
we can
smack.
attack him. He's
Let's
toying
go.
with us.
Burn!
Yes, I imagine it's resistant to all magic.
Behold, we stand
All right,
together.
let's go!
Got them right in the weak
No
spot.
holding back!
Not to use all the most expensive shit, right? I mean, he's gonna be resistant to this too, but
A tough one.
guy just puts on a cocky smirk over and over. Okay. Pretty bad, but didn't really
What
mean
could
much.
you hope to achieve? Damn it!
I see you.
Witness me, brethren! Vanquish evil! Oh, holy light! Behold
Interesting that he's
my
not-
power!
Let's go. We can do this.
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
Is it with blade in hand? Strike me if you dare.
More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now! Feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your
Look at your little
flesh!
dinky staff. You got a little turtleneck on, man.
Praise my
Get
brother!
in there!
I mean, that did nothing.
Only a flesh wound.
Barely attacked that guy, anyways.
Sanctism will reign! Delay the inevitable!
So now he's going to attack.
Ah! No, not this. I shall vanquish evil!
This is really bad because we do like no fucking damage. Right
Let me
now.
moving to the
Jump
rear. No
back.
holding back! The power of light!
Let's stay calm. By this power. You better be sure. You're looking good here.
I stand ready. Comrades, lend me your strength.
Counting on you!
And thus
Too easy!
Oh,
Resistance is futile! Sanctism will reign!
no.
Take this! Oh,
Someone
please!
heal her! Hulkenberg's in bad shape.
Are you
She
prepared?
needs help.
Ah!
Right on
I mean,
target.
cool. That did like
Witness me,
fucking
brethren.
0 damage the entire
Come
time.
forth, royal soul.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Is everyone all right? Let us fight!
We'll team
One
up!
more time.
Now, I shall vanquish evil.
Oh, holy light! By this power.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
Sanctism will reign! You're tenacious.
Only a flesh wound.
Don't underestimate me!
For all that we strive for! Not now. To the rear guard! Knight! Shine!
In the net, I call upon royal power within.
Behold my power!
I just hate wasting heal like this. Like, it's so fucking... It's so wasteful. He has to have a weakness, and I think it's probably ice, and I just don't have access to it because I'm fucking trolling.
With healing power.
Plus needed.
I owe you.
Sanctism will reign!
I actually hate her.
Sanctism
Holy
will
fuck.
reign!
Into the fray! Allies, together!
Let me help! In the name of justice. The power of light.
Sanctism is supreme! This!
Is that all?
Owie. I mean, thank you. Hit somebody else.
Sanctism will reign!
I should
You are
live.
badly wounded. Someone heal her.
About to say it's close,
Let's go.
but...
We're not out of this yet.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
Okay.
Captain, we've got your defenses down.
No. I'm stepping back. Knight! Oh, Mystic Purge! Still standing, I see.
Are you prepared?
Oh, holy light!
Tougher than I thought.
Oh my god, bro.
Sanctism will
I mean,
reign!
that's fine. Hit somebody else. Like, holy fuck, I actually hate her. It's unbelievable. Leave her alone.
Sanctism will
Thank you. That's the best target to hit.
Captain,
I prefer you
we've
hit
got
my
your
guy.
defenses down.
I won't hold back. We can
Do
do
this
this.
just in case somebody misses or some stupid shit.
Thank you.
I owe you.
Let justice prevail. Come! I strike with conviction.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that, bro.
Now, are you prepared for the end?
I think not, you rotter!
Eject him or something?
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
And he's like, okay, bye, I guess I'll just leave.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
Who is the girl? Is that the singer girl or is that someone else? Oh, it is. What the hell?
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
His voice is so familiar.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives?
My god, she has a massive fucking forehead. She reminds me of the fortune teller from P5.
Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
What is that shoulder pad too, bro?
Well. Do my eyes deceive me?
Somebody's dropping bowling balls upstairs.
Songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Oh my god. I'm getting tilted.
so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. But consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Hulkenberg like a
Songstress?
fan or something?
Wait, is she the same Nidia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
But that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know those suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
I mean... You would hope so, right? Like, he's kind of... That's like his reputation. Is looking out for his own, right?
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno! The kingdom's
Okay, she is a
greatest
fan, yeah.
singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of Scroop, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble.
Wait.
Holy
is that
fuck,
a
her
fairy?
forehead is so massive. My
a real
god.
living one. Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Someone is flying? Is that Luis? Looks like his thing.
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
How on earth that's even possible, I don't know. That thing looks like it weighs way too fucking much to be able to have it fly, but... Hey, look who it is.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne.
That puts us opposed with each other.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your
Apparently
words
he's also
wisely.
deaf and he can't hear what Stroll's saying. You definitely don't say this. This is a really, really bad idea. This sounds like a little bit too much like begging, so you just say this.
Hey, I know you...
Oh my god.
I want to help you,
Being a
Luis.
fucking suck up.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone?
So you find me in
Most
need.
interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
Ugh, this is so disgusting.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
I don't like her. I'm sorry. I don't know why.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
Fuck you, Glido. I like Hector, though. Hector's chill.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then. That could have
Bro's
gone
feeling a bit
worse.
shown up.
We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well,
Who
at the
cares?
very
Glodell
least,
sucks.
Luis
We
knows our
literally don't give a
faces.
fuck. He's a nobody.
All we
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to
Yeah,
be
let's show them
reckoned with.
that some random dude posted on a bounty board in one city that'll make us a name.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beams of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Or so they think. Okay, no, I thought he was gonna, like, bait me at the end there, but I guess not.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
I think you'd have to be deaf not
It's
to.
over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
Oh.
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
Ah, no hiding it from you, is there? No, it's just the old runner. She runs like a dream, you see, but
That doesn't sound like it.
I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old
Yeah,
Luis's
bro, you got upstaged.
runner
It
look like a
happens, man. It
burning apple
happens.
cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation
Guy's a Graham
ruled the
Hancock
day.
fan.
People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Who'd you hear this from?
Heard it, lad. I've seen it with my own eyes. You see, there was this old inventor in the neighborhood where I grew up, quite sharp, but a bit balmy. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like...
I'm sorry, I just want to make sure I totally understand what he's saying. He's saying that they disappeared. Okay, yeah, the guy had a relic,
being
yeah.
struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. and my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show
Bro,
you
he's probably
again.
fucking dead. The relic's long
If
gone.
only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay. So where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, it just so happens to be Martira.
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Kumiro or some such.
Maybe I should look into Komiro when we get to Martira.
This one's important.
An old inventor Nurus once knew is living in Kumiro, a village near Martira. He may be able to tell us more about the relic he once showed Nurus. We left Nurus, who dissolved into doom and gloom again, and headed towards our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner. A new day dawns, and the king is jelking. Even further.
Nearer.
Even further, the king jelks. So we'll arrive in Martira this evening, then. Good, soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. A carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies. I am grateful. It's just hard to show up while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further I'm tilting because I'm tired. Further hindrances like yesterday's.
Isn't that...
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the men waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
It's fucking massive, though.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Fucking Twilight Town from Thousand Year Door, the bell's gonna start ringing. People just start turning into pigs.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to
A
help
while,
you.
bro. It's been like 4 days.
Not go back
Chill.
on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Crigante Castle.
Crigante, okay.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Really? I wonder who could have done that.
That's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Is that a bad thing?
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
This way. I have to pee so bad. The hell is that?
This some kind of smoked dish?
No, that looks like a mealworm.
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary specialty.
Man, no wonder all these people stay inside.
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
You know, man, I think I'll pass on this one.
Good. Larval innards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And she, oh my god, it's actually amazing.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine, exquisite.
I think she might be putting on an act here.
Completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
I mean, we'll be polite, but...
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you two.
It's called being a good guest, but that seems pretty fucking disgusting.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Falkenberg just like chowing down, no fucks given.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months.
6 months, and this is when you've...
We're looking at 15 children now, unaccounted for.
Good lord, bro's got like a whole baseball team. What's going on?
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
No, I know he's my culprit.
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing
You got me
else
on a
to
goose
lose,
chase to
he's
find this
gone
fucking
rogue.
guy, and you don't even know if it's him that's done it?
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
Where's Cormero?
Oh, I smell trouble.
Rival Gauntlet Runner.
And there's a campground.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
The next one is actually a specialty made of sandworm shit. The pate, I think you'll love it. Oh, good
Now
lord.
this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
Got a sauce on the side.
Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those words.
Is this like the only wildlife
Now,
around the area?
Please,
You know?
dig in.
Wow, it's the best I've ever tasted.
'Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wild, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady
schedule.
Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Bro, if you're getting, like, fucking kill this guy. You're gonna find out this dude's like an informant for Heismay.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
It's been forever since I've had such a spacious bed.
Exactly.
We're gonna meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? Oh, what's up, man? Yeah, who cares, bro? You're an informant, we get it. The name for the biggest of the large annelids, popularly called sandworms, that dwell in the sandy environs between Grand Shred and Martira. Juvenile sandworms are sometimes hunted as delicacy ingredients, but the discovery of one of the particularly dangerous specimens, causing travelers to lose their lives, has made this difficult in recent times. So I wonder if there's like a big named one. There are whispers that it's not only its enormity that makes it dangerous, it's literally the guy from, what do you call it? AQ-40. Can't think of his name. It's the sandworm boss. Oro. A towering rich crimson tree of overwhelming presence that rises from the middle of the desert, roughly halfway between Grand Shred and Martyra. In reality, it is a magical plant that feeds on ambient magma as its nutrients. As a result, it is sensitive to subtleties in nature, such as weather and earthquakes, and is said to reflect impending natural disasters through the color of its foliage. Excuse me, it shouldn't be called an earthquake if this isn't Earth. That word would make no sense. In recent years, both its leaves and the surrounding fog have been tinged red, a never-before-seen reaction. The superstitious wonder if this new omen marks dark days to come. Kregante Castle. Residence and castle of the Lady of Martyra, Sanctress Joanna, has a long history dating back to the Annex War. Unlike modern buildings, the castle was built with many secret passages in case of armed invasion. Even these days, the castle staff occasionally stumbles across new hidden chambers and corridors, so it's literally just, the first zone, or the first, like, legacy dungeon in Elden Ring. Nydia tribe, characterized by their iridescent eyes and hairs, members of the Nydia tribe lack the conspicuously notable features of the other tribes. They are known to be gregarious and talented at flattery. Many have left their hometowns to make a living, some making a name for themselves as both compelling and strange figures. Colonies comprised wholly of the Nydia are rarely known to exist in any part of the kingdom, making them a mysterious tribe in some ways. Okay, interesting. Juna Cygnus. Didn't we meet another Cygnus? I feel like we met another Cygnus. I might be going crazy, but... Beautiful Nydia songstress, whose extraordinary voice is praised throughout the kingdom. She often appears at major yearly events held by the royal family and the crown theocracy. She is also tremendously popular outside the kingdom. Her cohabitation with Luis leads many to suspect they are lovers, though in reality she's more of an adjutant. Interesting. A clerical title of Sanctism, permitted to administer rites, ceremonies, blessings, and the like. The title of Sanctor is treated more like a broad certificate of religious qualification, and they are not explicitly required to work for the church. However, those in higher positions starting from Sanctorian and above take on duties related to the parish and church as career clergy. Ah, my nostril. A newly founded Ugrief-based Gauntlet Runner workshop. Gauntlet Runners are primarily owned by the state and the wealthy, with most orders sent to trading companies owned by the Clamar or Rusan tribes. Little care is given to quality or performance, only maintaining the status quo. However, the Caden Workshop has been working diligently to overcome this societal disadvantage by demonstrating their technological innovations and has gained positive attention in recent years. The workshop prides itself on the superiority of their component adjustment through high-precision percussion, a feat capable only by the Ugrief with their ultra-sensitive hearing. That its successor, Lena Caden, has joined the tournament for the throne solely to promote the workshop without regard to the battle for the throne has become a point of discussion. That's what the bunny-eared thing was from when we saw the cutscene. Said to have origins in past extermination efforts against the giant sandworms threatening Martyra's livestock and thus threatening their main industry dependent on animal husbandry. Some theorize the giant sandworms' increased aggression in recent years is because their young are being overhunted to make this dish. Yeah, something tells me that that's definitely it, because people are really lining up to eat some fucking sandworm. While the cuisine here was delicious to the last meal, Martyra is a fine city indeed, which makes this Heisme's offenses all the more damning. If all we've heard is true, hunting him will be a trial indeed. To be expelled from the order is one thing, but to be wholly stripped of his knighthood, I would not be surprised if the man's given in to despair.
Pleasure to see you.
As requested by Bard, and the entire tavern has been reserved for your party's private use today. I had to kick out a house full of drunkards for this, so I hope you're all worth it. Still was nice of you to come all this way, traveler. Please make yourselves comfortable. The beds are in the back, past the door next to the desk. Okay.
Got a moment?
I thought that was the way. Oh no, it's here. What's up, Stroll? Finally free of those tiny runner bunks. Nice to sleep in an inn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing beats the bed in an inn.
Right?
I can see the monsters out there when we camp on the runner, so I rest a little easier in an inn. Yeah, because this town seems like it would be a place the monsters definitely wouldn't attack. I wish Nerys would come inside with us, but I suppose if the runner is a castle, then he is its king. Okay, I'm gonna go pee real quick. Holy fuck. Ow, I just fucking whacked my mic off my chin. Be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Good night.
Oh, I didn't get rid of that.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's
Wow, what
gorgeous
beautiful weather. I
out.
think I might have overslept, though.
Hold on.
Where is everyone?
Let's hurry.
They went to Krigante Castle ahead of us. Apparently we can get there by climbing the stairs in Stairstone Market.
More people
What
missing.
the hell is that? Oh.
Hello there.
I mean, anytime I can buy an MP restore item, I'm gonna do it. Is this another bounty board? Again by tomorrow. Okay.
An elder candidate?
Bro, you guys live in like a nothing fucking city. There's literally like no shot you guys should be shit talking me. Your city is dead. Nobody is here. Shut up.
Can't be.
I bet I'd get kidnapped next. Bro, clearly the
What'd
guy's
it
going
be?
after kids. Like, no offense. They don't want you, little bro. Nobody wants you. I mean, a 14 attack upgrade is just not that big, though. These are good, but too expensive. Hunter's crossbow. Interesting. Daggers. Semaphore. What the hell? Leader's semaphore. Abacus. Cool. We should check how much the that monster's hide will sell for that we got after defeating the monster, or the human I should say.
What'll it be?
Recluse's clothes. You have only one. Plain nondescript clothes allows for evasive movements. And Damascus vest. 2537. I mean, these are really good. All stats +2 is fucking crazy. It's only 5k, huh?
Now then.
Okay, note to self to come back here at some point in the future. Because all stats +2 is pretty fucking nutty. Pretty fucking nutty. We definitely want that. Need to check something. I don't understand this. Who do I still have left to go in this? Sorry, I'm looking at like a fantasy matchup for sports. Who is still left to play? I don't have anybody to play. Oh, Dostal is playing right now. What the fuck? Yeah, well. Hopefully Anaheim wins. Coronation Rock, I'm not even visiting. I literally don't give a fuck. Literally DGAF. Brigante Gate. Are they going to be at the gate or are they inside?
Oh, any one of them will do.
Nope, they're right here.
Well met.
You're late. Poor Barden has been waiting on tenterhooks. Apparently the lady has graciously agreed to meet with us. Best not keep her waiting, Let us be about it. Castle looks positively ancient. I wasn't expecting the city to have such a rich history. Before the kidnapping started, I imagined the city knew peace. Let's get details from the lady of the castle.
I've awaited you.
So you've all come. Fantastic. Lady Joanna's waiting inside. Let's go right now, if that's all right.
Aye. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
May I present
Good lord.
Lady Joanna, Sanctoress
Old
and the
crusty
ruler
set of
of
bones.
this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisman.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold
Jesus.
her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
I know her voice actress. I'm trying to place who it is.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit.
I'm gonna close my eyes
After
next
all,
time she
we're not
speaks.
helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
Fuck, who is she?
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it.
Oh my god, it's like on the tip of my tongue. I want to say it might be a Baldur's Gate character.
Here is my offer. If you
Yes,
get rid
it's
of the
Jaheira.
culprit,
It's Jaheira, isn't it?
I will appeal to the people of this town to support
It
you.
has to be. It has to be Jaheira. I'll bet my fucking life it's Jaheira in Baldur's Gate 3. Looking up right now, voiceacting.com or whatever the fuck it is. Done by Tracy Wiles, okay. Voicing Jaheira.
'Tis most kind, but
Sorry, what did you say? Oh, okay.
can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support.
Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
Yes, Lady Joanna.
They really got this girl locked down to like the
Now, I
old
must
woman role,
return to my
respectfully. I don't even
duties.
think the actress looks that old.
I shall await our next meeting.
Maybe she just has an
We're
old sounding
counting on you.
voice, I don't know.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
Yeah, from a city of fucking nobodies.
She did say it.
Said what?
Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
I have a very bad sinking suspicion to begin already. The fact that in the description of this castle it said that there's like all hidden passages and shit. I'm not gonna say that this lady is necessarily like facilitating his travel or his way through. What I am saying is I think he's probably traveling through the castle somehow. He probably has some like backwater tunnel access that's allowing him to get into this and to like move around through the city or whatever. Yeah.
Let's ask around the city a bit first. Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
We should go.
Everyone went out to gather information. We should look around too. Okay, one sec. Let me reply to this. Also, memorandum. Joanna Calendula, a Roag woman serving Martiro. I don't want to be racist. I don't like the Roag people like generally like darker skinned. I thought that was kind of the thing. She is grieved by continued disappearance. Why does it? I swear to God, this mic like slowly lowers like a fucking millimeter like every 10 minutes or something. She is grieved by the continued disappearances of her people and is so concerned that she elected to use her own. But that's the only thing, too. If she was facilitating this, why would she put up money for this? You know, it doesn't really make sense. Can't even let my wee ones out of the house because of the kidnappings. Poor barons are fair mopey about it, bless them. When I told General Barden as much, his face felt like a drop pie. He's a pure heart, our general is. But I never mind that. Off to fight Heismay, are you? Keep your guard up. Rumor has it he's got some passing skill. They say he's faster than any soldier, that nobody could so much as nick him. Must be quick on his feet. High agility. Interesting.
Boy.
Oh, you there. Can I talk to you for a bit? Heard that you're gonna catch that Heismay for us. Now, I just wanted to give you my thanks. You see, my wife, she's one of the people that's gone missing.
My thanks to you.
I don't know if I can be of any help to you, but please, if there's anything I can do, just say the word. Unfortunately, no, I don't know much about them, I'm afraid. Sorry, I can't be of help. You ought to ask the others around here, though. The shopkeepers might know more.
All good.
I was already there. Oh, my eyeball's itchy.
Welcome.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm also low to meat today.
Hey.
That's okay, we're after information about more than meat today. You don't happen to know anything about a giant sandworm, do you? Only that it's dangerous. When I go out hunting, I give a wide berth. Impressive that you might go out there alone, or that you go out there alone. See, I'm reading up and down. Still, do you know anyone who might know something? Let's see, you might try asking that fellow by the armor shop. He's got quite a fondness for giant sandworm larvae. Okay, so we'll skip through all you guys, and eventually the guy by the armor shop will send me back somehow.
What is it?
Giant sandworm? We Martyrians love our edible grubs, but we're a bit indifferent to their inedible parents. Larva's personally my favorite, or my personal favorite, but I know little about them before they make it to the kitchen. Can't recall. Oh wait, hang on, I just thought of someone. There was a merchant yesterday at the tavern boasting he'd gotten real close to the sandworm's den. If that's true, it'd be quite the feat. Maybe he's still in town. To the square.
An elder candidate? No.
An elder candidate? You look like a merchant.
Hello there.
What's this? You all... What are they... Why am I hearing banging? You all, you have some business with me or something? Hey. Were you the one at the tavern yesterday? We heard there was a merchant who got close to the giant sandworm. Close to the sandworm? Bloody hell, that's amazing, but you got the wrong guy. I only just got to town. If there's some rare weapons or armor to be found here, or here. So he's in a bad way right now, but it seems I'm not the only merchant who has a mind to stock up.
Okay,
so there's not just one.
Yes?
Giant sandworm? Sorry, young man, don't know a thing about it. What I do know about is the next few days worth of bad weather. If you're interested, stop by. Yeah, I don't think I'm too interested in that. I don't really give a fuck, especially because it'll cost me.
Beg your pardon?
All these rumors of abductions just make my skin crawl. I can't stop thinking the buggers might be prowling around as we speak. I want to run away, but I can't leave the farm. See, when you don't have a giant gauntlet runner, leaving is no trifling matter. Hungover man.
Can hardly think on it.
Oh, this headache. I'm well and truly destroyed. Nasty little hangover this. Blimey. I'm embarrassed just thinking about yesterday. Why the hell did I go do something like that?
Can hardly think.
Okay.
You!
Listen here, I'm saying this for your own good, alright? You never know when the kidnapper's gonna show up. You're facing the wall, bro. So if you're gonna lie down by your eyes, man, go somewhere safer. Even you wouldn't like getting kidnapped, I'll tell you that much. Oh, there's a guy there. I was like, bro, you're literally staring at a wall. Like, what?
What do you want to know?
You were at the tavern. What's your business with me?
Excuse me.
Well, we're looking for a merchant, one who had something to say about the giant sandworm yesterday. Oh, that guy from last night? Yeah, he was blathering so loud, you heard him whether you wanted to or not. You know what he said? Why don't you ask him himself? Why don't you ask him yourself? I know your next question is plain as day, but where is he? I'm the town's informant, you see. I can tell you where that merchant is, among other things. But information isn't free. How's 150 reeves sound? Sure, I don't care. Just tell me where the guy is.
Thank you kindly.
Just like I knew you would. Now then, the deal's a deal.
It's
the HQ in front of the fountain. I literally just talked there, dude. Just there. He drank so much yesterday at the tavern he was practically taking a bath. Now he's hungover.
Right.
I literally talked to that dude. I'm pretty sure we read that already. I don't know why that said new.
Ideas. More people. Can hardly think on it.
Hey.
Got business with me? Is it true you got pretty close to the giant sandworm's den? How'd you manage to do that and live to tell the tale? Right, to tell you the truth, I didn't get that close to it. I just found a giant sandworm husk. That was it. And then at the bar I was excited and, well, pretty drunk. Anyway, at some point the story turned into me waltzing right up to that sandworm and staring it down, and I I regret that now.
No good.
Great, no one seems to have any info. It's almost sunset too. Let's meet at the tavern for now. I'll go gather everyone else.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I prefer a change of tack instead.
I agree. Who the fuck are you?
You there? Might you answer a question?
I remember this guy. We talked to him in the,
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you.
Another massive fucking forehead.
I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Okay, G-Man. Bro, just like...
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Yeah, the fucking douchebag.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event, a kind of storm, and the wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms. Eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
They probably tried.
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway.
At least you're honest.
But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Absolutely.
Good. Then we're counting
There you
on
go.
you.
See, now you're not being
Can't
a
have
total
you getting
douche.
yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line.
Won't be surprised if this dude's like a double informant though, and he's, because then not only is he telling us, oh, like they're saying it's happening in 5 days, but then he can also give Heisme info that we'd be there in 5 days. So I don't trust you, bro, especially because you were a ding dong.
And one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? Nay danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sand flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworms' territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearest.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just... Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Whoa. I think something just reacted. What is this?
Oh, that? Damn,
Looks like a bunch of spark plugs.
It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking...
Jesus.
Oh, easy there. You all right, lad?
Beamed it
Thought
into
I
my
saw
mind.
something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start.
For a moment, it was like the light was blinding.
Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
We rested inside the Gauntlet Runner for today at Nurse's request.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
Are you talking about that thing inside the Gauntlet Runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation. With proper use, its great power will turn
Fast
your
travel.
gauntlet runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
Does it mean teleportation like just for me or for the whole gauntlet? It sounds like the whole gauntlet runner.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
Grand Trad.
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Of course not, you wouldn't even have made it back here in the time.
You mad?
Yeah.
Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
I wonder if this is the teleportation magic Moore was talking about.
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the gauntlet runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom-made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... Surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic
Bally.
ourselves back, eh?
Guy loves that word.
He makes it sound so easy, but what do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you, at least, try?
I really use this teleportation magic? I'll just have to try. A young Clamar soldier in Martira's guard corps working as Barden's second in command. Unlike Barden, he did not trust Uren and the others, viewing them as bounty hunters from out of town. However, his attitude changed when he saw how diligently they were investigating. Eventually, he decided to give them an important clue about the sand flashes he'd been withholding. One who makes a living by forecasting the weather with high accuracy, as they use a staff that senses the flow of magla in the air, many end up being from the Mustari tribe. Knowing what the weather will be like is vital not only to farmers, but for travelers as well, as heading out into the wilds, I thought it said winds at first, in inclement weather is often fatal. It is said that masters of the craft can use a divine relic to manipulate the flow of magla and bend the weather to their will. An occasional weather phenomenon specific to the Martira region where sand containing magla crystals is picked up by strong winds. The magla crystals sparkle in the air, creating a striking and ethereal visual effect. However, the fine sand particles can cause pain to the eyes and body, so locals stay indoors during the phenomenon.
Oh, dash it.
Where to?
Martira. Am I gonna like lay down in it or what? I'll focus on Martira as our destination. Jesus.
It reacted! The lad really is the key to triggering it!
Whoa! Hey! Are you sure this is safe?
Hey, trust me.
All we can do is trust him.
Thank you.
It's Martira. We really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude.
And that the rest of it is just like weakened or dimmed down somehow?
You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
Maybe the reason why they have them using igniters is because they don't want people to awaken to the fact that they have the ability to control more magic, so they make them believe that, like, oh, we have to use the igniters because this is the only way that regular people can use magic.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, well, not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought? If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brylehaven? Just like that?
No, Hulkenberg, what you forgot is we are playing a video game. So first we actually have to go to the area before we can fast travel to it.
Go on, try it out.
No reaction.
I wish I could imagine it, but we've never been.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
The Hidden Village?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the 3 great cities.
'Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
I know it's pretty fucking convenient.
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital any time we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
Capture Heisme, you must be well prepared. You can grow stronger by accepting requests around town, such as the Martyria Recruitment Center. Now that your mission has begun, your base of operations has been changed to Martyria. Each time a new operation begins, the town you stay in will become your new base. Your departure date is July 2nd. Try to be well prepared for it. If you want to return to a previous location, such as Grand Trad, open the world map on the map menu and select your desired destination. You can travel there using teleportation magic. Teleporting does not pass time, so feel free to return. Okay, awesome.
That's right.
So?
Okay, I know short stream.
What now?
I'm gonna call it here. Only reason why is just because I am fucking tired. And there's a pretty good chance that I will be back later today, like in the early AMs. I need to sleep. I'm so fucking tired. But a little shorty, and that's all. Thank you. Bye bye.